King Charles refuses to cut ties with Harry for Archie and Lilibet, wants more than video calls. King Charles is reportedly determined to maintain his relationship with Prince Harry for the sake of his grandchildren, Archie and Lilibet. Despite deepening rifts, royal snubs, and bombshell interviews, the monarch, who has been battling cancer since February, insists on being a present and active part of his grandchildren's lives, emphasizing that video calls alone are not enough. The king has only seen Archie a handful of times since the Sussexes left the UK in 2020, and has met Lilibet just once in his life. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. Just days ago, Harry's little princess Lilibet celebrated her 3rd birthday, with reports emerging that the king sent her a lovely gift and birthday card. Now, according to the Mirror, a source close to the monarch reveals that he is more eager than ever to prioritise his family and responsibilities, aiming to make up for the time he's lost since his diagnosis necessitated cutting back on his social commitments. As per the source, the king is absolutely committed to being present in all of his grandchildren's lives. He values family above everything, and whatever the course of his relationship with his son, he would never be content with just seeing his grandchildren on the odd video call. In 2020, Harry and Meghan decided to step away from their roles as members of the royal family, with their son Archie being just a year old at the time. Since then, the couple has mainly lived in California, only visiting the UK a couple of times. People who are familiar with the king have observed a change in his personality, noting a deeper connection with his son William's 3 children. Describing him as a fantastic and enthusiastic grandpa to Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. In her newest publication, My Mother and I, The Inside Story of the King and Our Late Queen, royal writer Ingrid Seward emphasized that the importance of family has been a constant for the monarch. Given that he has personally witnessed his parents being consumed by work obligations, he is deeply saddened by the lack of time he gets to spend with his grandchildren. That is why he will never break ties with Harry. He does not want a FaceTime relationship with his son's children. He wants to know them and be involved with their lives while they are still young enough to be able to learn from his wisdom. The author explained, adding, that his battle with cancer has intensified this desire. His cancer has made it all the more poignant to him as he knows that he won't be around forever. Beyond the long-standing conflicts documented in the Spare and Netflix's series, Harry has shown signs of reconciliation lately. He has even voiced his deep concern for family matters upon his return from a trip to the UK following King Charles' battle with cancer. A close friend of Harry emphasized, the king's presence in their lives has never been an issue, and it never will be. The door is always open. Prince Harry had requested to speed up his appeal against a High Court ruling in hopes of having it heard by July's end. However, a Court of Appeal judge has now denied him permission to jump the queue, erasing any room for special treatment for the Duke of Sussex. Last week, his plea to appeal against the February decision that backed the government's right to deny him automatic police protection was granted. The estranged royal family member's request to expedite the process was reportedly tied to his fears that the ruling would ultimately affect other countries' line of action regarding his security. The Sussex couple wrapped up their brief quasi-royal trip to Nigeria in May, and they're expected to embark on several other tours in the near future. According to The Telegraph, Prince Harry was exhausted by the litigation being dragged out for over 2 years. As the Duke's team will reportedly be occupied with other official matters from October, he'd argued for the process to be hastened.